Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today, as usual, lots of Fortnite news to go over. We'll start with this right away. 8.4, yes, it's not a content update, releases later this week, confirmed Wednesday at the earliest. So yeah, please note that it's just on a Reddit post. 8.4 is coming out this week, Wednesday, so not tonight or Tuesday morning, the usual. Honestly, it's moved to Wednesday this season, is the new, so I kind of expected this. But remember, we talked about this. It should be a content update, but for whatever reason, it's a main update, and the following week is supposed to be 8.5, so another big update. So expect, yeah, of course, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. I will have 2 to 3 videos going over all the new changes, any of the cosmetics that come out, event files, so you want to make sure you subscribe. And also, reminder, support a creator code, TheCampingRusher. It does reset every 2 weeks, so if you could check next time you're buying an item or just on Fortnite, I appreciate it. And send me a tweet, send me an Instagram. I've been trying to interact with every single tweet and Instagram that's support a creator related, just to say thank you. YouTube comments, I of course respond to some, but not to all. I just can't do it. But let's get into it. So first off, with reference to the Avengers Fortnite collaboration, it looks like something's actually going down, because like we talked about in the bottom photo there, we had Downey Jr., right, in the Fortnite shirt, and then Donald Mustard tweeted at him with reference to this picture, "We'll see you soon," something like that. I covered it in the last video. And now you can see one of the Russo brothers, I believe writers of Avengers or Marvel, they're in charge. I know they're big dogs. And he's got a Fortnite shirt on too, so something's going down. I think a big collaboration is on the way. What it entails, I don't know. We assume an LTM, right? But as soon as we get more info, which again could be in this 8.4 update, I will let you know whatever we got. Next up, ballers. Possibly why ballers are still a thing, and I think this is a great Reddit post, 4K upvotes. And here's why, especially going into World Cup. The big debate with ballers is late game competitive. It's pretty lame, man. It's pretty lame. This is coming from a guy that likes ballers. I really like them. I just think in competitive in the end game, it's kind of silly. Other than that, it's a great freaking vehicle. I love it. Here is why, though, or an opinion why that they haven't been removed. Epic had a choice for the World Cup. Keep ballers that dramatically improve endgame server performance, because only half the players need to build in the moving zones. The rest are just bouncing around. Or remove ballers, but endgames will suffer freezes, teleporting, guns not shooting, builds not placing, storm not visually updating, etc. They chose to keep the ballers because the server hardware, netcode Fortnite runs on can't handle 30 plus players building and fighting during endgame rotations. And honestly, a decent choice here, like a decent opinion. This sounds like it could be true, and honestly, if this was the case, I would probably go with the ballers too, man, because I mean, the ballers are frustrating, but at least it's expected, right? Those glitches he's talking about, endgame glitches, and they were happening a lot before the ballers came. That's more frustrating, I would say, especially when this much money is on the line. You don't want unexpected bad things to happen. At least the ballers are expected. I don't know. That's my thought on it. What do you think? Next up, Fortnite World Cup qualifiers were this week, week 1. Very hard to qualify for this, okay? I think, so it's like everyone's playing it. Tfue, Ninja. Here are all the people who qualified in week 1. Keep in mind, this is solos. This is global, though, as well. I got it on your screen there. Some of the people you might recognize, at least I do. Liquid Vivid, unreal player, so consistent, man. I knew he was going to make it, so I'm glad he made it right away. Ghost Bizzle, unreal. Hunter T. Cease is very good player, and I'm sure you guys recognize a couple other guys on there as well. So that's all that qualified globally, man. Like, I think NA West, you had to be top 2, NA East top 6. Very tough to make it, and they obviously got some prize money this week as well. All right, moving on. One more thing to do with the World Cup, and this is a hacking situation. Team Caliber, which is a fairly big organization. Yeah, very big organization. 760,000 Twitter followers this org has. And a professional player that was representing Team Caliber, part of their org, has been removed from the org and banned from Fortnite after activating cheats during the World Cup qualifiers. Jonathan Johnny K. Kosmala activated hacks during a qualifier match in an attempt to cheat, but it turns out that the modder who created and sold the cheats to him was working with a YouTuber called the Fortnite guy who exposed the player in a video. And Team Caliber released this statement. We have released Jonathan Kosmala from our Fortnite team, shocked to learn he was cheating. This violation is serious, and we have ended our relationship with him. We apologize to our supporters for his lapse in judgment. And honestly, they dealt with it perfectly. Like, obviously, they did not know he was cheating. I don't know why you would. I guess there's just so much money on the line. If you don't think you're going to make it, people will do whatever they can to have a chance, right? But, I mean, you're eventually going to get caught. Like, if you qualify for Worlds, you aren't good enough to be there, right? And I think it'd be pretty obvious, but hey, whatever. I'm glad they caught him. I'm really glad. You wouldn't, like, there's so much money on the line, even just to qualify for the World Cup. Like, isn't it like 50 grand just for participating, for qualifying? So, like, I'm so glad he got caught. Doesn't get to take that opportunity away from someone who's been grinding and is doing it the real way, right? The honest way. All right, let's move on to this event stuff. Lots of things going down here. First is this. You probably have seen the time is nearly here is the Reddit post. All the tractors, the excavators have surrounded Loot Lake, and the digging is about to begin, man. I'm actually getting kind of hyped. Just the army of tractors. I don't know. They look so silly, but at the same time, when they surround something like that, they're just like a pack of wolves, right? Intimidating. But yeah, we obviously know something's going down here. Something is underneath. Kevin did go underneath, Kevin the Cube, but other than that, I have no idea what's under there. And again, 8.4 is going to reveal a lot to us. I'm fairly sure, especially event-wise. So again, make sure you're tuning in because it's going to be a fun time. On top of that, though, from the files, we only had one new file in the event folder called Elemental Affliction Tags Underground.asset. Not sure what it means. It's also not Save the World because it's under the BR files. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we can say about this. I wanted to share it with you if you have any opinion. I obviously don't understand files, so the only thing I see there is underground. So this event's going to have something to do with Loot Lake. Hopefully there is an in-game live event this season. I've been waiting for one. The marshmallow was cool, but it was it was very cool. It was just different. Like, I want one like the butterfly event, something where everyone's online and it's a complete mystery, and just get shocked, right? Because that was a shocking experience and I had a blast. And one other thing here I should say is this picture's going around, and it doesn't look like it means anything. Although it looks extremely cool, apparently it's a glitch. Because ever since, I don't know if it was Floating Island, but seasons ago, the Loot Lake is built like this in layers now. And again, I don't fully understand it, but basically this is a visual glitch, even though it's a very cool looking visual glitch. And it seems like it couldn't be a glitch because it's so cool looking. It is. So if you see this going around, don't take it to heart. I don't think it's real. And Lucas said, if you've seen this happen, it literally means nothing, as it's just an unloaded U map, and I cannot find literally anything that would suggest a separate file is replacing it. So although something is going to happen to Loot Lake, this is not it. At this, I guess it could be randomly, right? But this glitch does not mean anything. And I've seen this one going around a lot, so I thought I'd talk about that. And finally, Fortnite doing the leaking for us here. In one of their tweets recently in the last day, they posted this featured island post, and in it you can see there is a glider we have never seen before, and it looks like a Japanese flag, right? Which to me says we may have the option to choose country gliders, country-specific gliders in the near future, and I hope so, dude. If they're doing that, you got me, man. I'm buying that for sure. Rocking my Canadian glider with the Canadian ski lady. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that one bit. So hopefully this is, I mean, it's something, right? It could just be any type of glider, but to me, and to everyone in the comments, this looks like a Japanese flag, hinting at new flag gliders. What do you think? Would you purchase that? You a fan of that? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's all I got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, make sure to touch that like button, subscribe to the channel. Quickly, the gameplay today, I know it was Team Rumble, maybe like one solo clip. I haven't played in a few days, so I just jumped on, get my aim back today, and we'll get some better gameplay over the next few days. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.